Hello children and welcome back to the EVS2 class. So children, how are you all? I hope you are all very well and enjoying the classes, attending the classes and reading the books thoroughly, isn't it? So children, shall we start our lesson? We have already started our lesson and two classes are already over. So children, what is our next topic and which lesson we are doing? We were doing the lesson the plateaus and highlands of India. Okay, isn't it? So children, you all take out your textbook. Okay, and when I'm explaining, put your headphones on, and when I'm explaining, you please take the book, open the page and follow the page and the lesson carefully. Okay, so shall we start? Okay. Just a recap, what did we study in our last classes? We have studied about the extent of the Peninsular Plateau, if you remember. Okay, the first page was on the extent of the Peninsular Plateau, and from where does it extend? It extends from the Peninsular Plateau, extends from the south of the northern plain to the southernmost tip of India. And next we studied about the river Narmada. The river Narmada flows through the Peninsular Plateau and it divides it into two parts. What are those parts? Central Highlands and Deccan Plateau. And the rivers of the Central Highlands are Chambal, Betwa and Son. And rivers of the Deccan Plateau are Narmada, Godavari and Kaveri. And what is a highland? A highland is a mountainous plateau and highlands include low mountains. Okay, generally in plateau you won't find highlands, okay, but Central Highlands is a plateau also and it has low mountains, not very high mountains. Next we studied about Central Highlands. Okay, now where does the Central Highlands lie? The Central Highlands lies to the north of the Narmada river and it is bordered by the Ganga plains to the north. To its west are the East Rajasthan uplands. Its eastern boundaries are marked by the historic region of Bundelkhand, and to its south is the Vindhya range. And what are the important rivers which flows through it? It is the Mahi, Chambal, Betwa, Dhasan, Ken, Shipra, Parbati, Gambhir and Son flows through the Central Highlands. Now let's move to our next topic. And what is the next topic? Our next topic is features of the Central Highlands. What are the features of the Central Highlands? We have, it lies to the north of river Narmada. It is wider in the west and narrower in the east. So the Central Highlands, it lies to the north of the river Narmada. We all know about it. Okay, the river Narmada, children, flows in this way. Okay, and the Central Highlands this is whole of the Peninsular Plateau. Okay, and the Central Highlands, and we all know the river Narmada divides the Peninsular Plateau into the Central Highlands and Deccan Plateau. So you can see here the Central Highlands lies to the north. Okay, to the north of the Peninsular Plateau. And again, what is given here? It's given, it is wider in the west and narrower in the east. You can see here, children, it is wider in the west, the Central Highlands. Okay, it is towards the west, it is more broad, and towards the east it is less broad. So it is wider in the west, towards the west it is more wide, and towards the east it is less broad. Okay, it's less wide. It is, this side is west, this side is east. Okay, then next, children, we have, it was formed as a result of volcanic activity that took place a very long time ago. Now why did the Central Highlands, how was it formed? How did it convert? How it was before a plain region, and how did it convert itself into highland? It was the result of volcanic activity. Now before, many years ago, millions and millions of years ago, towards the southern part of India, there were many volcanoes, and the lava and the volcanoes which used to come out, okay, and due to the various earthquakes, what happened? The southern part of India, they became a bit higher. Okay. okay, a bit higher because of the earthquake, because of the pressure from inside the earth. The southern part of India became a bit higher and it transformed itself into a plateau. Now, what are the important rivers? The important rivers are Chambal, Betwa and Son flow through the Malwa Plateau. The river Damodar runs through the Chotanagpur Plateau. Now, children, the Malwa Plateau and the Chotanagpur Plateau are also two plateaus of the Central Highlands. Okay. So, what are the rivers which flows through the Malwa Plateau? It is the Chambal, Betwa and Son, and through the Chotanagpur Plateau is the Damodar River. The rivers flows from the southwest to the northeast. Let me show you a picture of the Malwa Plateau and the Chotanagpur Plateau. Just a second. Yes, you can see here, children, this is the Malwa Plateau. Okay, the Malwa Plateau is towards the west of the Central Highland and the Chotanagpur Plateau is towards the east of the Central Highland. Okay, and next let's see the rivers. Which are the rivers? You can see here, children, the rivers. Just a second. Yes, the rivers here you can see it's the Damodar River. As I have already, the Damodar River is in the Chotanagpur Plateau. Then we have Chambal, Betwa, Son. They are in the Malwa Plateau. Okay. So children, now let's move to the next topic. So children, you can see here the Malwa Plateau is in the, where is in the western part of, yes, it's in the western part of the Central Highland, and the Chotanagpur Plateau is in the eastern part of the Central Highland. And through in the Chotanagpur Plateau, which river flows? The river Damodar. Only the river Damodar flows, and in the Malwa Plateau, Chambal, Betwa and Son. Now we come to the features of the Malwa Plateau. Features of which plateau? This plateau. We'll study about the special features of the Malwa Plateau. What is special about this region? We'll come to know. So, the Malwa Plateau lies between the Aravalli Hills and the Vindhya Hills. Okay, let's see. Yes, this is the Malwa Plateau. You can see this is the Malwa Plateau and it lies between the Aravalli. Aravalli you can see here. Aravalli it's written here, and Vindhya mountains you can see here. So this Malwa Plateau lies between the Aravalli Hills and the Vindhya mountains. So towards the north of Malwa Plateau is the Aravalli mountains, and towards the south of the Malwa Plateau is the Vindhya mountains or Vindhya Hills. Okay. Then next we have, which are the states it covers? It covers some parts of Rajasthan and Madhya Pradesh. Okay, so Malwa Plateau is between Rajasthan and Madhya Pradesh. So it covers some parts of Rajasthan and Madhya Pradesh. Not whole of Rajasthan. The state of Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh is the Malwa Plateau is present, but some regions of Rajasthan and Madhya Pradesh. Then the black soil, number 3, the black soil formed due to volcanic eruptions is good for growing cotton. As I already told you, the Central Highlands was formed due to the volcanic eruptions, volcanic activity, and so the lava which came out, it mixed with the soil, and the soil became black in color, and this soil is very good for growing cotton. Okay, and where do you find this soil? It is in the Malwa Plateau, the black soil, which is good for cotton cultivation. So here children, it is the Aravalli range. Okay, here it's shown the Aravalli range which borders. Aravalli range you can tell, Aravalli mountains you can tell, or Aravalli hills also. So children, this is the Aravalli range which borders the Malwa Plateau. It is on the, it borders the Malwa Plateau. Okay. And where is the Aravalli range? It is towards the, yes, north of the Malwa Plateau, as I have already showed you a picture. So children, we shall stop till here. Let's see the new words. See clearly, this Aravalli range, it is towards the, yes, it is towards the north of the Malwa Plateau, and Vindhya mountains are towards the south of the Malwa Plateau, and both these hills, they border the Malwa Plateau. So what are the keywords? The keywords are wider, narrower, and volcanic eruptions. So these words I'll give in the Google Classroom as homework. You learn the meaning also and learn the spellings also. In the next live class I'll learn. And these questions also I'll upload in the Google Classroom as homework. And what are these questions? Ravi went to the Central Highlands for his uncle's marriage. He saw there that the soil is black and there was cotton plants everywhere. Can you name the plateau which Ravi visited? Can you name the plateau? I won't tell the answer. I'll give you, I have given you this question as homework. In the next class, we'll discuss this question. One more question I would like to give you as homework. It is the rivers Chambal, Betwa, Sun and Damodar flows through the southwest to the northwest in the Central Highlands. Is the statement correct? Write the correct statement. So the rivers Chambal, Betwa, Sun and Damodar flows from the southwest to northeast in the Central Highlands. So is this statement correct? Write the correct statement. So you'll have to write the correct statement. Okay, children? So children, four more questions are there. Question number 1, these are just fill in the blanks and MCQ which are present in the workbook. This will also be your homework. So children, I'll upload the homework in the Google Classroom. You will give it to me according to the assigned date. Okay, children? So children, we shall stop till here. I hope you understood the concept. So have a good day. Try to do the questions yourself. Before doing the questions, you read the lesson and do the questions yourself. Okay? So children, have a good day and bye-bye.